Okay, 9.6 surface area and volume of spheres. Find the surface area and volume of spheres. Okay, so our first part is our definition. A sphere is the set of all points in space that are the same distance from a point, the center of the sphere. And then a hemisphere is half of a sphere, so you might know it as the northern and southern hemisphere of the globe, right? So of Earth. We live in the northern hemisphere, the top half. And then we have a formula, which is 4 pi r squared. Okay, so find the surface area of a sphere with a radius 8. Round your answers to the nearest whole number. Okay, so Brandon, we have our formula. What is your radius?
8 inches.
So 8 inches. We're going to square that. What's 8 squared?
64.
Okay, we have 64 times 4.
That is 256.
256 pi inches squared. What is 256 times pi?
804.2.
804.2 inches squared. And then we want to round that to the nearest whole number, which leaves us with 804 inches squared. So again, we're at surface area. So our surface area only has the little 2, so it's the squared. Okay, so how do you find the radius if the diameter is 10? Divided by 2. Okay, so we have 10 divided by 2, which is? Yep. So give me 1 second as I do this portion. So your radius is 5 centimeters. So we're still that same formula. Surface area equals 4 pi r squared. Bless you. So that gives me 4 pi. My r is 5 centimeters squared. What is 5 squared? So now you have 4 times 25 times pi centimeters. You guys up front. What is 4 times 25? 100 pi centimeters squared. 100 times pi. 314 centimeters squared. Okay. On to example 3. We now have the surface area we want to find with a radius of 2.25. So once again, I have the same formula. S equals 4 pi r squared. What's my r in this one? 2.25. What is 2.25 squared? Yep. And then we have our timesing that by 4, which gives you 20.25 pi. And then we times it by pi, you're left with. And then since we do not have something on there for our units, what do we write? Unit squared, yep. So my last class, I'm probably okay if you just write u squared as well. Okay, so this example is find the surface area when the diameter is 16. So surface area equals 4 pi r squared. What is our radius? Radius is going to be 8. Okay, 8 meters. So now we're going to put it in. We have S equals 4 pi 8 meters squared. What is 8 squared? So we have 64 times 4 pi meters squared. What's 64 times 4? 356? 256? Okay, thank you. 256 pi meters squared. And when you do 256 times pi, 804 meters squared. Nice job. Okay, so now we're talking about volume of a sphere. This is going to be V equals 4 over 3 pi radius cubed. Okay, so our formula we just had is volume equals 4 over 3 pi r cubed. What is your radius? What's the radius?
2.
Yep, so what is 2 feet cubed? So what's 2 cubed? 2 times 2 times 2? So it's going to be 8 times 4 over 3 pi feet cubed. What is 4 times 8? Okay, Reggie, what is 4 times 8? 32 over 3 pi feet square cubed. What is 32 times pi divided by 3? What is it? 33?
33.5. So 34.
I did not get that as my
I
answer.
got that too.
Okay, you did. It is. It's 34. You're correct.
Oh my.
I'm sorry about that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so what is the radius of this figure? So we have 4/3 pi 5 inches cubed. What is 5 cubed? 125. So we have 125 pi inches cubed. At this point, I'm okay if you want to put it all in your calculator. 4 divided by 3 times 125 times pi. I did not get that. 524? Okay, so we have 524 inches cubed. So what did this ask us to find? The volume of the hemisphere. And hemisphere is how much of a sphere? It's half. So Shanti, what do we got to do with this number? Divide it by 2. What do you get when you divide by 2?
That's the answer.
It is 262 inches cubed. Nice job. Okay, so 262. So once again, we want to find the volume of the sphere. So volume equals. So what is your radius in this problem? Okay, 8. And then it's meters cubed. What is 8 cubed? Okay, you have 2 options. You can put it all in your calculator at once, or we can do it by steps. Which one do you want to do?
Did you get 1,000 number?
So what is 512 times 4? 2048, like this. Over 3 times pi. So take 2048.
Oh, well, the answer I got was 2,145. I thought you were talking about the answer I got after doing 500.
Oh, okay. So what was your final answer?
2,145.
Yes. Okay, I thought maybe you got the other one and we didn't. I got it as 2,144.6 and I rounded up to 2,045. Okay, so your volume formula is 4 pi over 3 r cubed. In this question, what's your radius? Oh, I'm on the wrong question. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's out of order. Sorry, guys. So let me do it one more time. So we're on number 8 right now because I put them in out of order. So we have volume equals 4 over 3 pi r cubed. She did the hard part already. She found the radius is 11. It's half the diameter. So it's 11 inches. So that gives us 4 over 3 pi 11 inches cubed. What's 11 to the third? So 11 times 11 times 11. 1,331 like this?
Yeah.
Times 4 over 3 times pi inches cubed. So when you put this in your calculator, you're going to put 1,331 times 4 times pi divided by 3.
5,575.2.
Like 2.
If you know, you can just type all of it in.
You can type it all at once.
Oh, why did you say that first?
Because I want to show you the steps. Okay, and then our last part here is it asked you to find the hemisphere. So how do you find the hemisphere? Hemisphere is how much of the actual sphere?
What you doing?
Half, so we got to divide it by?
It's supposed to be cubed, not squared.
Oh, it is supposed to be cubed. I changed it. Okay, and when you divide it by 2?
Oh, snap.
3,787.6.
Yep, 88 inches cubed. Nice job.